Hi everyone, I believe that this video is going to find you well wherever you are. Now, today President Ruto held a meeting with the Gen Z, and I want to take this golden chance to appreciate him as a president for showing humility, and unfortunately he have listened to the people. Let's hope it's going to rectify the mistake which he did under his administration. And I am very also glad for hearing as a breaking news that you have stopped those who are traveling with the handout or money from bags in various parts of the country. But there is something which we are forgetting. The Gen Zs made Ruto to stand still in his speech, and he couldn't express himself further. It was somehow he was cornered, and I have that video. I want you to listen to tough question which he was asked by our energetic guys in this country, our energetic men or children or daughters in this country. And surprisingly, I was also on that group, and I was very keenly observing how Ruto was answering the question. Let's listen to this team. Congratulations, my people.
I'm Marvin Mabonga. I come from Kimilili constituency in Bungoma County. So, Mr. President, before you go, I want to let you know that in your cabinet, currently we are having so many incompetent cabinet secretaries. For instance, let me give you an example of your friend, Kipchumba Murkomen. Kipchumba Murkomen did law. He has never been in any law firm in this country. He has never won any case. But currently, he's heading the Ministry for Road and Transport. My question is, between where is the conjunction between the Ministry of Transport and a lawyer? In that department, you should be putting there a person who has done even civil engineering, who knows so much about construction. Lastly, the Minister for Agriculture, that person, he even doesn't have a bachelor's. We all know this information. We have the government's website and we Google, we see this information. So, Mr. President, if you are going to give us those people who are incompetent, then we are totally doomed. You know, when we elected you as the president, normally they say, you set a thief to catch a thief. But this time round, when we elected you, Mr. President, that you can help us now catch those people who are corrupt in this nation, you're just there laughing with them. Look at Oscar Sudi. He's flaunting with 20 million in a bag in a public forum. I'm even told that there is one of the cabinet minister who was caught in Dubai with
Kenyans, you've listened to that video or you've listened to that audio. Let me just use that term. And what rings into your mind? With me, one thing I want to say is that our country is now changing. The UDA leaders are no longer having that arrogancy. They are now humbling themselves. That arrogancy which they had earlier before, the Gen Zs have stopped them. That is my first observation. And you can as well see that. There are several of them, many of them, who trembles, fear Gen Z's move. Even some MPs were apologizing. And let's hope that 2027, when they will be given another chance, let them not change. Because dunia huwa inazunguka. World always change. You listen even to the people answering president. And this was not just a joke. It was a crucial meeting. And I like it. I want us to break this into analysis. That why do you think President Ruto preferred to meet with Gen Z on X.space meeting? That's the first thing we must discuss. And we must ask ourselves. Then the second thing, Why were these people just talking about corruption? Because on that meeting, it was all about corruption. Issues were all about corruption. Anything, nothing else. Corruption, corruption, corruption. Before I carry on, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this golden chance to thank you so much for your great support to this channel. Because if it was not your support, this channel could have not grown or could have not reached to where it is as of now. And by the way, we are almost reaching 3,000 subscribers. For your information, if you've never subscribed to my YouTube channel, this is your first time watching me, take a 1 second and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support this YouTube platform. Like our video. I have notified that some of you are watching the video, but they don't give a thumb of like. Like this video to reach it to several people, and it provides us with more views, and by viewing it, it helps us to rectify our mistake. If you do so, I will appreciate you. Thank you so much, and let's proceed. I just want to be brief on that, because hao watu wamesema kila kitu which I wanted to say. So there is no need. I'm just analyzing it and just trying to pick 1 or 2, 3 points. Now, corruption. They have talked about corruption. That man from Western, he have talked about corruption. Corruption always decline the country in development. When I talk about corruption, corruption is being done by the so-called cartels. And these cartels always surround the president. And if president is not keen, they might even thwart the country economy. Simple as that. That is how I can see or view corruption. And therefore, if our energetic people or young men and daughters have talked about corruption, it means they're very determined with the people who are involved in this corruption. For instance, you've heard them mentioning Murkomen, you've heard them mentioning Oscar Sudi, and by the way, Oscar Sudi spoke today. That is another discussion for the next political observation. Yeah, those are the people they have mentioned most. And they're the people whom we normally see having money, carrying money. One thing that we must understand with the leaders is that they are very clever and they know how to play mind game with the people. Now, Ruto today have held this meeting on X.space. What was his intention? His intention was to collect data. After collecting data, he wanted to know the firmness of Kenyans. And today, the breaking news is here. Ruto have known that akifanya hii, mtampigia kura. I wish we couldn't have reacted this at this moment. Tungemnyamazia tu ama tungempea tu kidogo alafu tumnyamazie. Ikifika uchaguzi, to vote once on the other side, tumwache peke yake. I think hiyo ingefanyika. Hata kama walipanga kuiba, awangeiba. Lakini juu Wakenya ni Wakenya. That is another big challenge. Ruto is a cunning president. I normally say it. He knows what to do. He understands all your movement. So you can't convince him. He's a very clever president. You have detected your movement and you have captured all your strongholds, all your plans that you have on him. That is it. And that is why today he decided to use X.space. But it was a kind of embarrassment. It was a kind of embarrassment Ruto faces on that meeting. But again, I want to thank him so much together with his administration team for showing humility. And I want again to congratulate our Gen Zs or our youths in the country for a great job. You've talked and you've discussed very essential issues always affect our country. I want to say thank you and thank you so much. And let's hope that our president is going to change and he will rectify this mistake. In that John from Muranga can at least smile. Jane from Coast can at least smile. And and demonstration is going to stop. Let's hope after that 21 days, they are not going to allow this finance bill to be passed, but to rectify all this mistake they are doing. Ni wananchi tu, sisi ni wanadamu tu. Tukaene chini, tuelewane, turekebishe what we can do. Vile nyinyi huwa mnanirekebisha. Some even insult me, some even threaten me, but we just move on. Because that is what we call stepping storm in paradise, which we normally experience. So that is how it all went. And finally, the X.space media group have done a good job for discussing with the current head of state those questions. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your opinion at the comment section. Lakini vile nimesema ni hivyo. Tumerambwa. Let's find another movement. Mimi pia ni mwanasiasa naelewa, lakini hii hapana. This man have swallowed us again.